Every month, dozens of games get released, but who has the time or the money to play them all? That's why we're launching a new video series to help you find that next big game. My name is Kodiak, this is Legacy Gaming, and here are all the games to keep on your radar going into April 2023. If setting up death traps in complicated maze fortresses is kinda your thing, you should definitely check out Meet Your Maker. This build and raid sandbox lets you customize your own puzzle fortress and attempt to outwit all those who enter in hunt of the prize, which I'm pretty sure is just getting out alive. Share your creation and let the community give it a go, or simply try and lure your friends to their death. It's okay, we won't judge. This Mad Max booby trap goes live on April 4th for Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. If you know anything about me, you know I'm a huge fan of roguelike games. Well, developer Tech Games is working their magic once again in the upcoming early access release of Ravenswatch. Team up in co-op or ride solo to defeat the creeping nightmare with one of 4 available characters, including Little Red Riding Hood and the Pied Piper. Ah yes, just like I remember them. You too can relive your favorite childhood fairy tales, but for now, only on Steam in its early access launch on April 6. The Riot Forge is burning bright as they partner with developer Digital Sun to pump out their next entry in their League of Legends universe. This new RPG, the Mageseeker, develops more story behind the champion, Silas. Now escaped from years of imprisonment, you take up your rusty chains to hunt down every last Mageseeker who has done you oh so wrong. In classic Silas fashion, you'll spell steal to wield enemies' magic against them, and as you free your fellow Demacians, you'll gain upgrades to your base and unlock unique abilities. The Mageseeker just looks like a fun and simple title to open up some character development and peel back some good old layers of lore in the League universe. You can get your chain-slaying, spell-stealing revenge on April 18th on all major platforms. As a dad whose kid is obsessed with Disney, this one hits on a whole different level. Disney's hitting the track with their new party racer, Speedstorm, which brings its iconic lineup of characters to the competitive racing scene, albeit with a little more grit than we're used to seeing. I, for one, am excited as I can't wait to experience the wake of destruction that is Donald Duck's Road Rage. Get your pitch crews ready, because this one lands in early access for all major platforms on April 18th. The Piglins are coming. The Piglins are coming, but seriously, they're here and it's time to fight back in Minecraft Legends. In typical Minecraft fashion, explore, craft, and build your way to victory over the invading forces. There will be some new layers of deep strategy on top of the cube builder, so don't be fooled. This probably won't be a cakewalk. It's an interesting new chapter in the Minecraft universe, and you can ready your pickaxes and swords to push back the Piglin on April 18th for all major platforms. There's a new hack and slash coming to town called Strayblade, with Souls-like elements, crisp sword combat, and what looks like a well-crafted world to explore. It's something to keep an eye on. There hasn't been too much buzz around this game, but as always, you can check it out for yourself when the game releases on April 20th for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Dead Island 2 is all but dead, or technically on an island, but nonetheless, its release is finally here. The over-the-top RPG Zombie Slayer revisits the dark humor of its predecessor, and it's got fans pretty dang excited for some good old-fashioned hack-and-slash action. Now, I haven't played this myself, and to be honest, probably not going to be something we cover on the channel, as I don't want to upset the YouTube gore gods and get demonetized every 10 seconds for the ridiculous amount of blood and guts, but hey, it looks like a smashing good time. You can set foot on the twisted streets of Hell come April 21st on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Strayed Lights looks to be a beautifully crafted, atmospheric action-adventure from the development team at Ember. You're a tiny, growing ball of light seeking transcendence, aren't we all? Mix and match a sequence of parries, dodges, and attacks to build energy and use it to finish off enemies. There's actually a demo up right now, so go check that out on your platform of choice. Strayed Lights arrives on all major platforms on April 25th. A Kickstarter project finally coming to fruition is Roots of Pacha, a farming and life sim set in the Stone Age. This may finally scratch the itch so many of us have had from our Stardew Valley days. Tap into nature and evolve your tools, build out your village, and domesticate the wildlife either solo or bring your friends along for the ride. All future Pomeranians are depending on you to domesticate their wolf ancestors, so please don't let them down. Go pioneer the early days of humanity on PC come April 25th. This is one we've had our eye on for quite a while, The Last Case of Benedict Fox. Yes, this gothic Metroidvania side-scrolling gem tells, and I quote, a rich, tragic, intimate, and disturbing story, end quote. That right there, I'm sold. Throw in a demon companion, and I don't know what else you could really want. We'll definitely be picking this one up, so keep your eyes peeled as I'm counting on it to really make a splash come launch. You can pick up the last case of Benedict Fox starting April 27th. Alright, last but not least, may the Force be with you, because you're gonna need it to contain the hype that comes with Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The new chapter picks back up with Cal Kestis and his sidekick BD-1 as they continue to prove to publishers that single-player games are in fact not dead. Set 5 years after the first game, Cal is now an experienced Force user, armed with new tools, partnering with old and new allies, and just some of the most badass lightsaber skills in a Star Wars game to date, which, let's be honest, that's what we ultimately want. Just to satisfy my inner Star Wars nerd, I was really hoping for a release date of May the 4th, but missed opportunities aside, you can play this one a few days earlier on April 28th on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. We plan on covering this game extensively in the weeks to come, so if you want Star Wars coverage in your feeds, go ahead and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Jedi Survivor. Friends, the goal here is to never waste your time with exhaustive lists and redundant information, but these are at least some of the titles we're paying attention to for the month of April. There are always more things to get excited about, so do the community a solid and let everyone know in the comments what games you're excited for this month. Speaking of community, if you're looking for a place to hang out, win free prizes, and talk about all things gaming, we'd love for you to join the Legacy Gaming community on Discord. There are tons of people to connect with, and hey, if you're a lurker, we totally get it, and we'd love you to check out the link in the description below. My name is Kodiak, and from everyone here at Legacy Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.